Hello, Virgos. This is a reading for you. I'm not putting a timestamp on it. For timestamp purposes, this is October's reading. However, it may resonate with any part of your life. Check any placement that you have, Virgo, and check your other placements as well. Go ahead and get a card for Virgos. I meant to do this before I started recording to save time, but we're here now. I'm starting the reading with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And these cards tend to be really great for advice. So I'm kind of giving you the advice first, and then we're figuring out why you need it. So the card here is Poised. Sorry for my setup. You can't really see the card, but this is Poised. She kind of looks like a fairy. She has wings. She's like on this pedestal, right? It feels very Virgoan already. She's wearing the white, so it looks very pure. Virgo is a sign of the Virgin or the Maiden. So let's look at this card and look at the description of what it means. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. If you enjoy these readings, make sure you subscribe and check out Patreon to get the readings first. The essential meanings of this card are being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and confident. Sorry, my lips are super dry. That's going to bother me all reading if I don't take care of that. Anyway, the Oracle's message is you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp, and you've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. So it's like a shift you're ready for. You feel it coming, you see it coming. So whether or not you even watch this reading when it first happens, like if it resonates with your past, you'll be like, oh, I know exactly what this is about. Like you were just in tune with what was already going on, whether you didn't know what you knew, that makes sense. All right. So anyway, it says, people respond to your confidence and trust you. This is on an auspicious time to begin new things. I also want to read the relationship message. It says, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present right now or are coming in. You're ready to give in and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Okay, so there's two other messages associated with this card, but I'm not going to read those. I do want to see what's going on around you actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and clarify this Poised card, and then we'll look into what's going on around you to dig deeper. I'm being told to reverse some of these cards, so that's what I'm going to do. Can I get clarity for Poise? What is it that Virgo is approaching, that Virgo is prepared for? What is the Poise card about? Show me Poise. Okay, thank you. We have the Star card and the Lovers reversed. So maybe you went through a difficult time with maybe a bad breakup, a divorce. Maybe somebody cheated. There could have been disharmony in a relationship. It could have been, you could have been feeling really drained. With the Star card in the reverse, feels like you weren't able to be yourself. You almost had to play a role, or the role that you had to play took a lot out of you. I do want to peek at my notes. I know some people hate when readers look at their notes, but why? Just is what it is. The Lovers can represent some type of infidelity, somebody could have done something that gave them instant gratification that it was like a breach of contract or went against a previously agreed upon agreement. And that could have been really draining for you. It could have Like you could have taken it really difficultly, or you could just have bad. How do I want to say this? A negative perspective or a negative outlook about a certain relationship or a certain contract of some sort. Because the star card is like hope and optimism. So the opposite of that would just be like pessimism. It's like you don't really have faith in this relationship. You don't think you. It's like either you know a relationship is already failing or it has already failed, and you're just ready for the next chapter of your life. The star card can also just mean like you have previously gone through a period of negativity. You could have even had some health issues that you had to tend to, as well as just not being happy in a situation, and because you weren't happy, it was causing other imbalances in your body. So, and then you are Virgo, so you are the sign that's closer related to health. So if you have a lot of Virgo placements, or if you have heavy Virgo energy, it could have been affecting your health. And you're ready for the next area. You're ready for the next chapter of your life. I'm going to clarify these two cards before I move on with the Kipper deck to look at who and what is going on around you. Let's clarify these two cards, please. Thank you. With whatever the situation was, it was draining you. It took away a lot of your happiness. It could have been involving your community, your friendships, or a close circle of people with loved ones with whom they feel like family, or they are family. There could have been some disharmony or disruption in the harmony, but you're looking forward to having happiness in the future. You know it's still possible. You just know that this situation wasn't giving it to you. You didn't have faith that you were going to get it there. It was probably causing you a lot of stress, and you needed a break from it. You needed to stop thinking of it. Like all you could think about, or all you wanted to think about, was happiness. Having happiness again, having long-term happiness, having peace, having people that you love and trust around you, and not having to think or worry about whatever that thing was, that relationship, that person, those circumstances, whatever was going on. You just didn't want to have to think about it. And now that you don't have to think about it anymore, it's like, yes, I'm on to the next. Or maybe your mind is already focus on the future, focus on happiness, focus on a better outcome than what you have already been exposed to. Okay. We got pathway. So your next journey could take about 1 to 2 years. You could embark on a new path. You could take a class, go back to school, start traveling. Something about you could just represent like an initiation, an ascension phase that takes about 1 to 2 years before you're done. It represents like marathons, triathlons, things that take a long time. False person here, this represents some type of frenemy. This could be somebody who's jealous of you, or who has been wearing a mask, not showing you who they truly are. Or you may have been, this could be you. This very well could have been you in a sense. And now that you no longer are playing that role that you had to play to get by in this situation, people who you resonated with while you were playing that role are probably also going away, disappearing. But this just represents playing a role, not being 100% authentic. Same thing as the star card. This is Aquarius energy. It's authenticity, like being who you are and not being afraid to be who you are. It's in the reverse, there was a suppression of the true nature of the true self. Somebody was wearing a mask or hiding part of themselves. And so you gravitated to and attracted people who behave that way as well, because you were in that same energy. But pathway here represents a new path, a journey that represents lots of changes and transformations taking place over the next 2 years in your life. You could be traveling, you could be moving. It's kind of really unpredictable, or no one can really say what this journey holds for you. It's just there's a bright future ahead for you. Anything else for what's going on around Virgo? Who or what is around Virgo? House is here, so that could be significant in some kind of way. It didn't come out, but some certain situation. There could be something in particular with your house, your home, with people you live with, or intimate areas like an office. or space, something of that nature. We have mature man here, so you could be meeting a man. This could be a family member. This could represent a father figure or some type of grandfather, uncle, someone you trust, someone who you view as wise, who has a lot of money, makes a lot of money, and some about commitment. Very connected, well connected, well connected. So this could be somebody who's really resourceful, who maybe they're just famous, popular, something like that. But mature man represents somebody, some type of boss, guide, or mentor, some type of authority or executive. It could represent, like I said, a father, uncle, stepfather, grandfather, father-in-law, godfather, people like that. So it could be someone of that nature. It could be someone that you're dating, but it's someone who you feel is wise, and this person may be becoming important to you. It could be some type of teacher again or mentor. You benefit from his wisdom, though. I think he is coming to share some knowledge with you, either through spirit or in the physical. This is somebody who has something to share with you, teach you. He's wise and he's helpful. He's coming to bring you some good news on the condition that there are no bad cards around. But if the question is about an affair, okay, so no, I don't think it's that. It could be a relative, a boss, or just an older man. This could be someone older to you that you're going to meet along this new journey of your life. This could be someone who could help you, who could embody this by mirroring this energy back to you. They could embody this so that you can see and become more self-aware of the behaviors that you've been projecting, or this person could be helping you undo this behavior, or they could be helping you with something totally unrelated to either of those things. They could just be coming in to help you with your credit, help you with your house, with your business, marriage counseling. Maybe it's a therapist. It could be any of those things. I have to pause this reading. Hey, how do I do that? I don't even know how to do that. Hello? Yes. Okay, here I come. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Virgo, I'm so sorry. I have to run outside. I thought I was going to finish before this delivery came, but I'm going to pause your reading and then we will resume very shortly.